Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. This is going to be your next 4 weeks about money, career, success, and the material stuff. I already see the evil eye on the bottom here. It's actually falling into the first week timeline. Evil eye can be indicative of someone actually watching what you're doing very carefully. Kind of looks like a beast or like a bear forming here. So the bear can be an authority figure that you're dealing with or watching over you, and they might actually send you the evil eye. It's named evil eye, but it doesn't have to have evil intentions. I feel like the evil is the emotion it carries because it kind of has a little bit envy in it. And what can happen with the evil eye, if you're feeling clumsy, if you're feeling tired all the time, the evil eye can actually be known to cause that. So cleaning up your space, cleaning up your working environment, living environment, quarters can be helpful to clean it up. Also, like, there are prayers and rituals that you can do in order to get rid of it, okay? And I feel like that's the first thing you should actually work on, because if you don't have clarity about what you want to do next, or you're not seeing where you're going right now, it can be actually clouded by the evil eye, okay? By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and if you want to enjoy this message, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. It's a free way to enjoy more of these videos. And if you would like a private reading, I'm going to put my email in the description box and right here on the corner, so you can go ahead and send me an email, okay? I told you that the clarity is coming right after you clean that energy, and it's about actually having the intention first of all. And this also tells me that if you are doing everything out in the open, it's time to shut it down, okay? Just close it up a little bit. If you're doing anything that requires displaying what you do to people, maybe you have like a brand that you need to take pictures and post them. It's about maybe hiding the strategy, showing the product, but hiding the strategy of what you want to do next, okay? So it seems like here that's actually going to be really effective, because it's going to start to attract a lot of energies. And I kind of see a warrior shield. You can see that there's somebody starting to put it on, like, and there's a letter V showing up. The victory is going to actually appear in the horizon. The second week time can be when you get to clarity, you're going to start moving forward, and you're going to actually put on the shield and to maybe put your hands into the work and start doing things. That's why I felt evil eye can be the thing that is blocking you to move forward. Maybe you're feeling uninspired at this time. It's not really going to last forever. By the way, we're going towards the 8/8 portal. August 8th is a very powerful portal, and I can tell you, I manifested a lot of things during that period. Whatever the intentions you have written down, they tend to manifest very powerfully. So use that time. The shield can be also protecting those creations as well. And it seems like you're going to become like the V is the victory here, that you're going to head towards the victory. Okay. And I see there's another person here swimming on the top of the water. He's actually not dipping his whole body under the water, and a lot of things, activities happening there. Water can be subconscious. It can symbolize subconscious, but I feel like here there's also a subculture, okay? Subcultural thing happening. And you might be wondering about, like, how is it connecting to the money? Maybe there's a subculture that you're not recognizing that can bring you the material satisfaction desire. This can be in the workplace. Maybe there's a subculture. There are certain things happening behind the closed doors, or maybe there's like something that people are whispering in the coffee breaks, coffee rooms, that you need to dip into. I feel like you're just floating on the top of the water now, and that's disconnecting you from the deeper information. This can be about anything, guys. This can be about maybe you would like to purchase a house, but there's like a deeper information when you dip your toes into the water. There's like a subculture happening there. Maybe there are courses that you can take. There are easier ways to get the loans. Seems like this is the end of the second week. You're going to become aware because you're putting your head into the water as well and seeing, oh, there's something going under there. And then it seems like I see you hugging with someone. Crescent moon is right here. Crescent moon can represent an authority figure. Maybe when you see there's something happening there, maybe you're going to make the decision to connect with an authority. You're hugging the authority. This can also be someone that you have an expectancy. Maybe you applied for something. You might get a very quick response, okay? Another thing here is hugging can indicate intimacy. This can be like an intimate wish being fulfilled. Okay, within the second week time, you might get like an intimate wish coming your way. But I feel like crescent moon in the star is wish fulfillment, but crescent moon can represent a government or a legal entity or an institution coming forward. So something that is on the official end is also going to be fulfilled. The third week, again, I see there is a dragon flying over here. So a dragon can symbolize a fire sign, and it's just actually starting to burn some things there, or maybe contain the fire within, like, I feel like maybe heater or like a small space. Fire can represent passion. Fire can represent action. And limited action maybe is going to be necessary. That's why the dragon applying the power to a certain area. So like I said, maybe you're going to get a get-go, like an approval from someone, an authority figure, and then you're going to turn that into action. This can be like something becoming available for you and you're filling out the necessary paperwork, like a grant, maybe a scholarship. It can be, if you want to go that direction, it can be help or support somehow, but it seems like it's going to require the paper and you need to channel all the energy, all maybe your knowledge into that thing. Okay, another thing here, I see there are two, there's like a clarity. This can be paperwork coming forward. There are two pathways. That's why I feel within the fourth week, you're probably going to go deliver it, get an approval stamp. Like that can be the thing, because I see kind of like a stamp forming here and come back from it. And then there's phone lines starting to form. So after maybe you complete this thing, you're going to have like a back and forth communication line opening here. Now I'm going to start looking outside of the coffee cup, because I see a lot of things also appearing here, right there and right here. There is, I'm trying to make sense of what this is. Kind of looks like, when I flip it, like a wolf, and the wolf howling, forming like a bubble here. Wolf packs symbolize families. This can be within the third week. It's above the win here, victory. The second week, I'm sorry. And there is a heart here, and oh, there's a strawberry. I want to show you that too. I want to get to that. It kind of looks like a heart as well. So maybe the victory is not only like achieving something here, it's about calling all the soul family or your family or people that you do great business with together. Okay, that's going to maybe one step to get you closer to what you want. Another thing here, this bubble kind of reminded me of like a bag of money. Maybe something you're putting out there within the second week is going to open up a pathway, and the fourth week it is going to bring, I said the strawberry, now I look at closer, like this angle kind of looks like an acorn to you. I told you the dragon coming in, burning with the fire, that is opening up a pathway for you. The pathway can be a literal pathway that you need to just go travel, but this is outside your comfort zone. You might have to go there and pick up some things and bring it back. And like I said, if you need to submit something or anything, and that submission is going to be your acorn to a different land. Meaning, for example, everything you have right now is your own property, is your own land, and everything you want to have in the future is your future land that you don't really have access to right now, but it's in your mind. You're creating it in your mind already. And the acorn is the action you're taking here, the paperwork, maybe you're filling, or the research. This can be research information that you're finding and utilizing is going to be your acorn. that you're going to plant, which is going to become a massive tree that you're going to be enjoying in the future. Hopefully, it wouldn't take so long for a tree to grow, but it seems like here some of you might be really stepping into something that is going to cover your back for a very long period of time. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Wow, this is something rather quickly happening. I feel like this is not the acorn. This is, I see like three chunks of money, one small, one medium size, one bigger. So this can be like a pathway opening, and whatever it is that you want to happen, okay, 2 tears of joy already, is actually going to gradually accelerate and bring you support, material satisfaction. This can be, or a pass in order to get what you're desiring. 2 tears of joy, it's not really connected to that. It's connected to your desire, which is coming, seems like it's coming rather fast. The thing is, though, when the desire shows up, it is going to be also emotionally changing some things, okay? Maybe something you attach so much meaning to as a material success, which is actually what you're going after, is the emotional satisfaction and the feeling of the security. Most of the time, that's what we want rather than enjoyment, because like as human beings, we can, if you don't have the top luxury desires, we can be happy with rather accessible things. I feel like here, that's why this can be something maybe as a life mission that you have chosen for yourself, that maybe this is something helping you help others as well. So when you start to see the first sign of it, those are actually the tears of joy when they're going to start to come forward. Okay, for example, I keep telling on this channel all the time, I help stray cats because we have many of them here in where I live. So every time I help them, even though I don't have the means, sometimes my vet actually helps me out. My sister helps me out. Even if I don't have the means, when I see those cats healing, recovering, and playing and being happy, that's amazing fulfillment for me. And when I want something more, I actually wanted to give it cute to them and heal them. Okay, so like as human beings, we're not really as as large as we think we would like to be. Okay, just drinking champagne every day is not really, I feel like, everybody's goal after a certain age. Okay, we want to participate in life and we want fulfillment at the end of the day. That's why I felt that 2 tears of joy is the fulfillment part of your desire. It's not going to be something empty. Okay, when it comes, it's going to be really fulfilling. I even see here there's a door appearing right there. There's a black door and a white door. It can be within the second week. Maybe black and white can symbolize a choice that you need to make. And it's also has a dome around it. So you might actually hesitate to make a choice because you're thinking, if I choose that, I'm going to lose the other one. I feel like it's under the same sky, basically. If you choose one, the other one might actually get to you from another path. Okay, so there's no loss here. Maybe it's not the time for the other. And the card that I pulled, we have the moon here, not having clarity, but was actually Lover's card. Okay, so like I caught it. It was the Lover's card. So it seems like that choice is going to be something, what you're going to do, whatever you choose is going to be the healthy outcome for you. Okay, healthy choice. Let's see. 6 of Cups, Cans, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and King of Cups. I love this already for you. The thing is, 6 of Cups can symbolize many things. Some people actually interpret that as nostalgia and missing the past and past endeavors. I like to interpret it as dreams, okay? We have 2 children. They symbolize innocence and playing here, exchanging cups. They are having the best time of their life. So this can be interpreted as like a childhood, the past, but they are in the moment right now. This is not the past issue. We're seeing them playing at this moment. So I feel like here, something of the nature of play coming into your life. Okay. And Three of Pentacles indicates that actually partnering up with the people that are aligned with you, they're on the same wavelength with you. And Six of Cups can be when you actually clarify and intend to make your dreams come true, like your childhood dreams or your innocent dreams, your clear intentions. This is going to attract amazing people that are maybe knowledgeable. This actually reminds me of Under the Rose, which I heard somewhere that means in Latin, a secrecy, under the secret, that maybe people that are going to be able to share your secret and they're not going to be sharing with others. You see, because they're under the rose right here, they're speaking. And so that you're going to be able to trust and grow this thing together. Right people are going to appear in your life. Okay, right experts, they're very good at what they do. And when it comes to that, you're going to be able to actually celebrate, because Three of Cups is like coming right after it. I feel like success is not going to take forever when you come together with those people. Three of Cups, three people again, celebrating, playing. So you might have two people already. Maybe you're going to have an additional third one. Three of Cups can symbolize celebration, end of harvest, collecting the fruits of your hard labor together and celebrating it with your loved ones. In this case, it can be with your partners, with your family. I told you I saw the wolf here. Maybe you're putting it out there that to attract your soul family, because wolf packs are families and they support each other. They have a hierarchy. It seems like that is going to get you the results that you desire, okay? And then you're going to celebrate rather quickly. King of Cups can symbolize maybe a person, a gentle soul. King of Cups can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I don't know if you can get along with a water sign. However, this can be someone maybe in your life that really loves and appreciates you and wants to give you the support. Another thing with the King of Cups energy, Cups is emotions. So this can be someone who has emotional maturity that will show up after your celebration and give you that assurity that they're going to be also there for you. Another meaning of this can be when you get the results that you desire, you're approaching the situation with actually emotional, also putting your passion into it and devoting yourself, being loyal to your dream to pursue it, okay? Because also using your wisdom and adding more from you. We have here a Chinese legend, actually, the boy and the dragon pearl. There's a pearl right there. The King of Cups once was a little boy, but has matured into a powerful dragon. He's kind but fiercely protective of those he loves. He's connected to the deep, dark waters of the subconscious. He possesses great patience and wisdom. All the things that I saw in the cup showed up here in his energy. We have dragon, we have the subconscious, we have the under the water energy here. So it seems like after you created what you're desiring, when you start to mentally create it, you need to emotionally protect it, guys. Okay, I feel like you're gonna get the necessary support, but you might have this emotional challenge. Even though you have support, you might have the emotional challenge to keep it alive. Okay, let's see what else we have here. The Chariot is progress. So we also have water energy here, even though water is considered as like a stagnant thing, can also move really fast here, which it does move really fast here. So, but the Chariot has one thing: through discipline, mental discipline, physical discipline, he is galloping towards a new future, leaving the old town behind. Like I said, if you have the tendency to give up on your dreams after you build it to a certain level, Chariot, this is water, this emotional attachment actually calls out. It just calls you out, tells you, connect with us emotionally. What happens from there, you're gonna have a lot of progress. Again, Ten of Cups is happy family, swords energy coming. This is also a Greek myth. I think it's Persephone, I'm not sure, but we're gonna look into that. King of Swords is the right solution, right action, the stoic energy. So when you emotionally connect back to what you want to do, the things are gonna come to you. King of Swords is the right direction is gonna come to you. What you need to do next, you're gonna become clear. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Griffin here. This is Persian mythology. King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The Griffin is a noble and intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol of patience, perseverance, and judgment. So the internally clarity will come. Ten of Cups is happy family, support, loving relationships, and your desires and wishes will be fulfilled. This is also Persian, Yulnar, the seaborn. Ten of Cups represents the true emotional and spiritual fulfillment. After many hard trials, Yulnar finds a happy, loving husband and has a child. And here her brother comes. This is, I feel like, a little mermaid type of energy here. So like I said, it just showed up in the cup as well. Like material satisfaction is going to lead to emotional satisfaction too, which mostly what we are after. Nine of Swords is like fears becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. We have here Oedipus. Oedipus syndrome, this is actually something also you can find in psychology. The Nine of Swords represents decision-making control by anxiety. The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son Oedipus will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could be avoided. So if you don't know about the Oedipus syndrome, most of the time, I don't know who coined this as psychologically, but it affects us as well, human beings, because we see our parents, that's the term, as opponents to us. And this is what happens. Maybe there is like an authority you see, or maybe something lower than you, that's the baby, you see as a threat to you. And that threat, if you keep treating it like a threat, it can actually become a real threat. And I know I said it many times, but the solution is there is a way out of it. There's a bright new sunshine solution. Again, this is connected to what you're actually wanting to do. And if you apply it, you're going to nip it in the bud, guys. This is actually Four of Wands is coming to the finish line and completing task or ending that situation rather quickly. But Ace of Pentacles is a new idea, a new material endeavor, or maybe coming up with a new solution, new investment that will support what you're trying to do, and also that will be your solution. I want to pull an archetype. I feel like Oedipus is an archetype too. Let's see what you need to know as where you are. You're at the crossroads. You're at the bridge, number 38. Let's see. I'm looking at the booklet because why not? 38. I think I'm going to study Roman language. I am going back to the university. I mentioned that before another reading, but let's see which one is going to come forward. The connection, the link, the gate. Okay, this archetype is a gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no, like this is happening here. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, histories. Remember that a bridge can't be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand inevitable weather of life. Acceptance, magic, communication. So I feel like this is speaking to your money story here. If you can connect your money story emotionally, what you want to create in your life emotionally, this will help you connect the bridge and get through that bridge rather quickly, okay? So it's not like I want $10 million. Okay, it sounds good. Can you imagine it? Can you connect it emotionally, mentally? Can you see it in your mind's eye? What are you doing with it, okay? So it's about connecting the bridge. It's not just a verbal, just throwing it out there and just expecting it to not happen, because that's exactly what's happening here. Or what's happening is the reverse. He's expecting the worst thing to happen there, okay? We have flying here, high vibrational energy. Flying can also represent really thinking in a lofty and a higher way. It can be a little bit positive thinking, and maybe it can be a little bit for some of you, oh, it's not me at all. But this is actually telling you that you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. And if you do it, you will see the other options available. We have the spark. Some of you might be actually finding that spark of joy and inspiration to take the right action. You are a clear channel for the divine creativity. So call upon it, and it is right there, and you will become clear so you can take action. It says also you can co-create with those around you, and that will be a higher even like energy. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more readings on the screen. And if you go on to enjoy this, give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.